If you're keeping track, we are 8 days into dry January. This is a popular trend, you probably heard of it, where people stay away from alcohol for the first month of the new year. This year's dry January, though, comes as the Surgeon General is warning about cancer risks for alcohol. Our Kristen Allen is with us live in the studio. Kristen, you spoke with a doctor all about this. What are their thoughts on this warning?
Yeah, Brittany, doctors say any kind of break from something like alcohol is a good thing. Lots of people now are steering away from alcohol altogether, turning to non-alcoholic beers and mocktails instead.
In terms of what's been keeping people together at the breweries now is that there are so many options.
Breweries continue to pop up all over Knoxville. But according to industry expert and host of Knox Brew Stories, Candace Preston, not everyone comes to these spaces for alcohol.
And the non-alcoholic boom is something that has been growing over the past couple years, but it's for everyone. It's from ages 25 through 65.
Dr. Eric Penniman with Summit Health Group says anytime you take a break from alcohol, it's a good thing.
Of course, the big news item this week was the Surgeon General recommending that we put warning labels on alcohol because we know that persistent use increases your risk of cancer.
Along with the Surgeon General's recommendation, Dr. Penniman says most of us would do well to not drink at all.
Yep, alcohol causes throat cancer, oral cancer, increases breast cancer, all of those things. So I think it's really important that we educate folks, particularly on something that really is harmful for people in general.
As these risks are put in the spotlight, places like the Frog Juice Butchery are doing well.
After talking to a bunch of friends, we're like, all right, maybe we're just in like a weird pool of people that want to go out and not drink. But it seemed more and more that people did want that.
It's a space with everything a regular bar has, minus the alcohol.
I wanted to really create that because you shouldn't be punished because you don't drink anymore. Or you're just taking a break or whatever.
According to Preston, you can expect to see more non-alcoholic options and spaces pop up in the brewery scene as much of Gen Z has decided to cut out drinking altogether.
Our brewery scene has been extremely encouraging and supportive of that, which has been wonderful to see.
And back to that Surgeon General warning, it's not clear when or if alcohol will get those warning labels, but there's a strong possibility that will happen. It would likely take a couple of years, though, for those to be enforced.
All right, Kristen, thank you. For people who are wanting to take that break from alcohol, there is actually, though, some risk involved. What do you know about that?
Yeah, especially for moderate to heavy drinkers. Dr. Penniman that I spoke to says you should talk with your primary care doctor if you're thinking about stopping drinking.
They can maybe help you with a plan. Kristen, thank you.
Well, when the weather gets cold, you might notice loud cracking or